Did you know that you should always put potting compost in the oven before using it for your plants? Watch this video to find out what it's all about and how it can help you enormously. Before I show you what the incredible benefits are, let's start with the application. Grab a baking tray or something else that you can put in the oven. I like to give you a piece of baking paper on top. You'll see why in a moment. Now fill up the amount of potting compost you need for your plant, or simply put the largest possible amount on your baking tray. Now you should spread it well, and in the next step it must also be moist. That's why I like to grab a sprayer like this and sprinkle the soil a little more. This trick only works particularly well when it's a little damp. You can then stir the whole thing a little. If it has now become a little dry again, you should moisten it a little more. If the soil is a little damp at the end, but not too wet, then you can take it to your oven. Now put the baking tray in here. Now you need to switch on the oven. You should set it to fan at around 100 degrees and then leave it on for around 30 minutes. This is how long the whole thing needs to work. This is because an important process now takes place in the oven itself, which can help you enormously, especially after planting a plant with the potting soil. When the half hour is up, you should open the oven and take the whole thing out for a while to let it cool down. There is also a second option. To do this, you should put the potting soil in the microwave, set it to 600 watts and leave it in there for 10 minutes. Which variant you use is up to you. You can now use the baking paper to lift the soil and then tip it into the flower pot. But what was this process good for? You probably know it too. You actually plant a new plant with the potting soil. But after a while you find lots of fungus gnats around the plant. And there will be more and more of them over time, because the larvae of the fungus gnats are already in the soil. As soon as you plant and water them, they will hatch and fly all over your home. And to prevent exactly that, you can use this oven trick. This is because the soil is sterilized in the oven or microwave. This means that all the larvae of fungus gnats or other animals that are in your plant are killed. The same applies to fungi. So you'll never have a problem with fungus gnats again when you plant new flowers. If you would now like to know why you should pour mouthwash over your feet, then be sure to watch the video you see on the screen now. Click directly on it.